We are a nation of cereal lovers. In fact, Britain can't get enough of these flakes, biscuits and puffs, and is one of the world's largest consumers of breakfast cereal.
So where did our obsession for breakfast cereals come from? Let's go find out.
I'm in London to meet a couple of guys who have taken their love of cereal to the extreme, opening up the UK's first cereal cafe.
Alan, Gary, lovely to meet you.
Hi.
Brothers Alan and Gary Keary have been running this cafe for 4 years, selling up to 100 different types of breakfast cereal.
Where in your mind did you think, you know what, we're going to open up a cereal cafe? How did that begin?
We were hungover, we were in Shoreditch, and we were wandering around going, oh, do you know what, I would love a bowl of cereal.
So we Googled it, cereal cafe, and it didn't exist. So we just decided to create it.
Yeah.
Tell me the history. I reckon that even though you were drunk in Shoreditch and you wanted a bowl of cereal, you did have to do your research.
Oh, yeah. So cereal all started, it was back in the 1800s, I think 1863. There was a guy invented something called granola. Now, granola was something that you had to soak in milk overnight to make it even chewable. And then there was a guy that you might be familiar with, John Harvey Kellogg. He came along, copied the guy that made granola because he wanted to give people a nice fibrous breakfast. Because back then, everyone was constipated because they were eating pork chops and beef joints for the breakfast and downing it with whiskey. So anyway, he copied the guy that made granola, got sued by the guy that made granola, then had to change it to granola, which is what we know today as granola. And then the first time cornflakes came out, it was like a wheat cracker. And it was actually someone that worked for him at the time and left all these wheat crackers out overnight. Someone came in the next day and then they'd all gone stale, so they put them through a press, and then, hey, presto, that's how cornflakes were invented.
I never realised that the humble cereal had such a colourful past. And as amazing as all these shop-bought cereals are,
Convenience comes at a price, and shop-bought cereals can be full of sugar, but you could make your own, and it's a lot easier than you think.
this is Pamela Higgins, a busy mum and health fanatic. She's got a brilliant homemade granola recipe that's quick and simple to make, perfect for a manic weekday.
When was that light bulb moment where you thought, I'm going to make my own granola?
I guess it's when you start to look at the packets and you see the sugar content and all sorts of other ingredients inside that it's quite shocking. So I thought making it myself was not only potentially cheaper, but also you know exactly what's going into it.
Pamela starts her granola by melting coconut oil with honey and some maple syrup. She pours this into rolled oats with a pinch of cinnamon. A touch of vanilla extract adds more flavour, and that's it. That's the base. There are no rules. You can play with the quantities to make it how you like it. 15 to 20 minutes at 140 and you can add anything you like to it. Dried fruits and seeds are Pamela's favourite.
Just a nice splash of colour, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. How would you eat granola?
So I guess once you've got your granola, there's so many ways you can use it. So for me, I like to serve it with yoghurt and fresh fruit, or I like to make a smoothie bowl, which is just literally like any frozen fruit you've got, blend it in a blender so it's quite thick like ice cream, and putting it into a bowl and sprinkling it on top with a few other bits.
And granola isn't just used for cereal. Pamela loves to create a variety of healthy snacks, like these granola bars.
So good.
Oh, this is perfect to keep the kids quiet after swimming.
Yes.
When they're ravenous.
Exactly.
It's like, here you go, shut your jaw with this. Here you go, have that. This is perfect. I mean, who knew that something like cereal, granola, can be so versatile?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and if you think about that base crispy porridge oats at the very beginning, you can literally do whatever you like. I think everyone should at least have a go once.
Yes.
At least once, just to give it a go. I reckon if they try it once, they'll be converted.
Yeah, they'll be hooked. They'll be hooked.